Alright, welcome to private tutoring for AP Chemistry. I'm going to be tutoring you privately. And so now I'm just going to call roll. Nathan Rowe. So you're Nathan? Yeah. Alright. Mason Carnes? Here. Okay. So I understand you boys are having a little bit of trouble with the types of reactions in chemistry. So I'm going to teach you all about them. There are 6 types, and the most basic one that we're going to learn first is synthesis. So the synthesis reaction is your most basic reaction that you're going to know about. So okay, that's not for you. So in variables, it'll be something like A plus B.
Wait, what's a variable?
Moving on. So A plus B will yield AB. So basically adding 2 elements and then you're going to get a chemical compound out of it. And then a real world example of this would be 2H2 plus O2 yields 2H2O. So you're adding hydrogen gas and oxygen gas and getting water out of it. Okay, we're going to move on to decomposition now. So, decomposition. It's basically going to be the opposite of a synthesis reaction. So, what we had before was 2H2 plus O2 yields 2H2O. Then since that's a synthesis reaction, this is a decomposition reaction, so it's going to start out as water, and then it's going to turn into 2H2 plus O2. So it's just the reverse of synthesis. Alright, so can any of you come up with a decomposition reaction?
I know.
No, Nathan, you don't know. Okay, Mason, can you?
Well, I've learned that decomposition north synthesis reactions result in explosion.
Well, why do you care if it results in an explosion?
Well, you see, that's America.
What?
Oh, sorry, I just coughed.
We're just gonna move on to single replacement reactions. So now we're gonna go on to single replacement reactions. So an example of one of these would be 3 calcium plus 2 hydrogen phosphate yields calcium phosphate plus 3H2. So basically, this calcium and the hydrogen are going to switch places, and you're going to end up with calcium phosphate and then hydrogen by itself. Alright guys, so that's a pretty simple concept. You think you got it?
Yeah.
Alright. Mason, what about you? Are you drawing a bomb?
No, that's an apple.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to double replacement reactions. Alright, so for double replacement, we're gonna have something like silver nitrate plus potassium chloride yields silver chloride plus potassium nitrate. So up here in the single replacement, instead of one lone element switching with the cation in a compound and then producing a compound and then the other lone element, in a double replacement reaction it'll be 2 compounds, and then the cations, which are these positively charged ones, within the compounds will switch with each other and then create two different compounds.
Alright, I'm guessing that you guys have this, right?
Alright, we're gonna go on to acid-base reactions now. Alright, for an acid-base reaction, basically gonna be reacting an acid and a base, just like it says. So an example of this is HCl, or hydrochloric acid, plus NaOH, or sodium hydroxide, yields salt plus water. So the H and the OH, which the H plus ions are responsible for the acid, and the OH minus ions are responsible for the base. They're going to neutralize each other and create water, and then these two are going to react and create salt.
What?
Okay, so I don't think you guys are understanding this very well, so I'm gonna do a little demonstration, alright? Just follow me to the bar over there.
Alright, so this is NaOH and this is HCl. Alright, so I'm going to mix them together. It's going to make a reaction. Just let that react.
Whoa, there's something happening!
Alright, yeah, so if you notice, since the reaction is completely done now, there's salt at the bottom and then water at the top, and it's actually safe to drink now because it's only composed of water and salt.
Safe to drink?
No, that's hydrochloric acid, no!
Yeah, he's dead. Alright, let's resume class. Alright, so for combustion, this will be your reaction which results in a flame or explosion, Mason.
Explosions?
Yeah. So this will be any reaction that involves oxygen and a large amount of energy, and then some other compound or multiple compounds, and then that'll result in a different compound and fire or explosions. So Mason, can you come up with a real-world example of a combustion reaction?
Mason, where'd you get that turban?
Ah!